are live. Welcome to the Redbird Redzone podcast. My name is Will. You can find me on Twitter at LiveOnThatSwing. Joining me today, I've got my two lovely co-hosts. Why don't you two introduce yourselves?
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jackie. You can find me on Twitter at JSanDiego. That is 2 O's.
Yo, it's Mac again. Thank you guys for joining us, and you can find me on Twitter at AZSportsFien. That's FIEN. And apparently, all the Arizona Cardinals needed to put up the most points in Cliff Kingsbury's era was Jackie threatening to ditch Big Dick Player of the Week and go with just Little Dick Player of the Week moving forward. And they got the notice, and so here we are talking about a win, a huge win for the Arizona Cardinals, and now we head into Sunday against the Minnesota Vikings. So let's get it rolling. Thank you guys for joining us.
This win, much like Marco Wilson's dick, was massive. Oh my god.
Huge.
I was aghast, frankly, that we played this well. When we had those back-to-back pick sixes, I was cackling. Oh my god. This is the happiest I've been as a Cardinals fan in a minute.
And I guess we should have known too when you picked the Cardinals to get blown out. That combined with Jackie, it was just, all the good omens right there. But honestly, I think that Isaiah Simmons was just as impressive, if not more impressive. And shout out to Marco Wilson for getting NFC Defensive Player of the Week this week. But seeing Isaiah Simmons kind of round into form, he's making plays here seemingly every week. This Cardinal defense is stepping up. And they're showing out, and they're going to need to see it again this week against Dalvin Cook and Kirk Cousins led 5-1 Vikings team. So I'm here for it, and hopefully the Cardinals can continue their road dominance that we've seen since the beginning of last year for the most part.
Transitive property says that we're better than the Buccaneers. So I
hope so. They lose to the fucking Steelers last week, and then this week.
No. They didn't lose to the Steelers last week. They lost to the Panthers last week.
Oh, the week before.
The week before,
they lost to the Steelers. Yeah, you lose to the Steelers and the Panthers. Yeah. Good luck, Tom Brady.
Yeah, enjoy retirement with no family.
Y.A. Tittle broken on the fucking field. You love to see it. I'm here for the Tom Brady downfall party. Absolutely.
We've been here for the Tom Brady downfall party.
Oh, I've been here for a minute. We're off topic. Fucking monster win. Andy Dalton looked like a fucking fool. And there are people who are saying, oh, well, we let him get back into it. No, we really didn't.
It's garbage time.
Garbage. It's it's garbage time points against a team that's done trying. I am perfectly content with that win. It was a lot more of a blowout than it looks in the final. I can look at that win and say, yeah, that was great. That was a monster win.
So you can look at this win and say, like, oh, we should have lost had it not been for those two pick sixes, because that was what the consensus was.
We should have lost if not for those things that made us win. I don't get that fucking mentality.
I don't get that either.
And it was like people were throwing shade on the offense for scoring 28 points. If the Cardinals averaged 28 points per game, they'd be third in the NFL in scoring. You put up 28 points, I'm sorry, you can't blame the offense. I get critiquing, even nitpicky stuff, but that right there, you got to make it make sense, people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be happy.
This is the most complete this team has looked all year, and people are still bitching.
And we won a primetime game at home in our Color Rush uniforms. Like, come on, turn the shit around. Turn that frown upside down.
I just don't get it. There were people I saw afterwards saying, should we tank? We are a game back. What do you mean, should we tank?
The NFC as a whole conference is still pretty wide open.
The fucking second best team in the league right now is the Giants. This whole year is fucked.
Your guys is Giants.
Hey, no, I'm a Jets girl.
Okay, how many times have you been in New York?
Get twisted. 3 times.
Okay. You've been to MetLife Stadium? You've been to that stadium or no?
I passed by it. My
looks pretty dope.
Best friend lives right outside there. They built a super nice mall theme park outside of it. It's pretty cool.
This entire year is backwards, and we tend to do pretty all right in backwards years. The best conference in the NFC right now is the East, for Christ's sake. This is not a normal year. Yeah, exactly. Only one team in that division has a losing record, and even then they're a game back from 500.
And they pulled out a big win against fucking Aaron Rodgers.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, what we talked about a little bit last week is kind of how the Cardinals' offensive has been stalling, in large part, to my opinion, due to a lack of a running game. If it's not Kyler, you're just not breaking off big chunks of yardage at all. Shout out to Eno Benjamin, who had over 110 total yards. He had 12 carries, 92 yards. That's 7.7 yards per carry, a grown man touchdown. And that's the first time this season that a Cardinals running back has rushed at least 10 times and at least 4 yards per carry. And Eno Benjamin more than doubled that. And I see James Conner got in a limited practice today. So I'm hoping, Cliff has seen the light a little bit, and he's going to get more of a timeshare with Eno Benjamin and James Conner. And we saw some good things from Keontae Ingram as well. So hopefully, if James Conner does come back, they can be a little bit wiser on how to use them more by the goal line, short yardage situations. And then we can see more of Eno Benjamin because this is his third year in the league now. So he's ready. He's full tilt ready to go. So keep it rolling. And, it was good to see from our offense. And at the end of the day, though, this offense still has work to do. Kyler finished with 204 passing yards, 1 TD, 20 completions. 10 of them were to DeAndre Hopkins. Only 2 others were to wide receivers on the team, one to Rondell Moore and one to Greg Dortch. So what we need to see more to get back more to what we were early last season is, remember, Kyler spreading it out to every receiver. DeAndre would have 6 catches, and it just went down the list from Ertz to Rondale early on in the season. Even A.J. Green was putting up catches. Christian Kirk. It seemed like they were all pretty even, about 6 catches a game or so until DeAndre went down. But it was nice to see D-Hop back. We haven't even touched on that yet. That the offense just feels much better with DeAndre Hopkins back in the lineup. Moving him all over the line of scrimmage too. It was nice to see.
Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins being back, man, god damn, that was nice. He had a hell of a game. I really, really hope that this team takes advantage of Minnesota's pass defense this week because it's pretty porous. It's not. Let's see. One, two.
Fucking Patrick Peterson. Come on now.
It's like 20th in the league, like in terms of like yards allowed. So I mean,
I'm seeing 28. I'm seeing their total defense at 27 too in yards. So
exactly.
It definitely could be in for a little bit more of an offensive awakening, getting those extra days off after the Thursday night game. So it's basically a 10-day layoff. Get the offense, programmed up a little bit more, oiled up, and hopefully we come out Sunday morning and it's a good product both ways on offense and defense.
And speaking of D-Hop, like what a game! Like hasn't missed a beat. Like he has been away from the team for a while, and it's crazy how much of a connection him and Kyler have. Like
it's like he never left. It's
exactly,
like he never left.
Like Kyler's throwing the ball before D-Hop.
That back shoulder,
out.
Yeah, that was filthy.
Yeah, and like he just brings like a cool factor to the team. Like that's his leadership style. Is like he's just a cool guy, and if he's in the building, like it's gonna be okay. He's pumping up Isaiah Simmons. They're Clemson boys, so they've got a special connection. He's pumping everybody up, saying, I'm here, I'm back, like, let's go. The whole team was juiced, and then, like, he just, like, the energy he brings is, like, I didn't think, like, we would get a whole lot better with him being back, but it's like a completely different team. Like, we flipped the script for sure. And even, like, when Kyler was jawing at Cliff, like, he, was like, gets in between everybody, calm down. And he joked about it in the presser, was like, I'm not married, but this is what married people do.
Right? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can be a leader. Sometimes I overlook leadership to a fault, but that's an instance right there where, one of the best players in the game just basically standing there trying to, make cool heads prevail. And he loves that stuff. That's who D-Hop is too. D-Hop's not afraid to show his emotions and his fiery side. And Kyler having his Robin back next to him. Hopefully good things are in the future. And I know before the show started, Will asked us, who would you start, D-Hop or Travis Etienne? I would have a hard time sitting DeAndre Hopkins, knowing that Patrick Peterson will be on the other side of him this week.
Yeah, Patrick P is just cooked.
Overcooked. Just fucking retire at this point, man.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, man. It's this. This is the most complete game I've seen from them in a minute. Not optimistic, obviously, but it was a good game.
It was a very good game. It was a fun game. Offensively, you're just juiced that Hopkins is back. We saw great things from running backs. We saw a little bit of Robbie Anderson, not anything spectacular, but the hope is there. And then defense, man, they gave up some yardage, but it's always a good game when you see not just only one pick, but two back-to-back pick sixes.
And that Marco Wilson becoming like an instant meme. Yeah.
Yeah, everything was going right for us. We've always been the butt of the joke or, the butt of the memes. We've been on the negative end of it. So it's nice to be on the positive end of things for once.
Heading into the season, I said that this Cardinal defense feels like a lot of things have to go right for it to be good. And only a few things have to really go wrong for it to be a really bad defense. And right now they're shutting me up. We're seeing guys making plays every week. Going back a couple weeks ago, we saw Cam Thomas, Myjai Sanders, Zaven all get sacks, their first career sacks. This week we see Eno having his best game, Isaiah Simmons, Marco Wilson, their first pick sixes, Antonio Hamilton with his first interception of his 7-year career. Shout out to him, man. He deserves that. Everything he's kind of gone through, put himself in a great position to be a big part of this defense in the training camp in the offseason, and for him to have to deal with the burn situation that he went through. I mean, it could have been way worse, the fact that he's already back on the field. And then I also want to point to, I don't think I gave Billy Price as much credit in real time than what he probably deserves. He had a poor snap, and then he also had a penalty on him. But just rewatching it, he stuck his ground. There were times where we seen Sean Harlow get pushed all the way fucking back. But you didn't see that very often, if at all, with Billy Price and Cody Ford next to him. That's a promising development moving forward from where we kind of were just only a couple weeks ago. So looking forward to that. And even somebody who I haven't heard anyone talk about because he's only gotten 9 snaps on the year, and they were all within the last 2 weeks, who rewatching both games, he's only getting 9 snaps. I'm not looking for him, but both games I was like, oh, who is that? And it was Jesse Luketa, the 6th, 7th rounder or whatever.
Yeah.
He had a bullshit penalty against him with Geno Smith, I thought, but he had pressure, and then he made another nice play, tackle for loss, and one of his 5 snaps this last week. So that's someone there who I think you should be able to see a little bit more promise moving forward, some more snaps moving forward. Myjai Sanders had a pretty good game the previous week. He kind of fell off this week. He had double his snaps, finished with 16 snaps. Got burned on that fucking touchdown down the sideline. I believe it was a touchdown. But there's promise there, and we're starting to see it. Young guys are going to have their bad games mixed in, but right now the youth on this team is kind of what is kind of popped off the screen for me.
Oh, when the Aints go marching in. Oh, when the Aints go marching in. Oh, how I want to score me some touchdowns when the Aints go marching in.
Sing it, bitch.
Fuck yeah.
I'm getting into that. No, man, we needed a feel.
You got me choking, Jackie. God damn.
Fuck those gumbo ass bitches. They can go to hell.
Hey, I will not tolerate any gumbo slander. I will tolerate New Orleans Saints slander, but don't come for the damn gumbo.
Get him. Get him. But another thing I will say,
like a morale booster as a fan.
Another thing will say about the Saints game before we kind of flip the page a little bit is that Alvin Kamara, when Andy Dalton is throwing nearly 50 times against you, I'll take that every fucking day of the week. His last 3 games against the Cardinals, he has 9 INTs now. But Alvin Kamara, when he's getting 11 rushes in a game and Andy Dalton's 45 pass attempts, I'm taking that every fucking day against that team. And 6 of Kamara's 11 rushing attempts were on their first 2 drives. You kind of take that out of the, away, and obviously he's going to get his catches out the backfield. But I'll take that. That's a recipe for success when you're going up against a Saints team who kind of are down on, they're beaten up. So for one of their stars to only get 6 rushing attempts and it kind of gave the Cardinals, kind of fell right into their hands, even though they gave up a lot of points. That's what you want to do when you have an Andy-led Dalton team with Alvin Kamara as a running back. So that's just something I kind of want to touch on as well. And I'm glad that they didn't play Taysom Hill more. He was 2 for 2 on passing attempts. Had a couple, I believe, running attempts, caught a little touchdown. I'm just glad they didn't make him more of a focal point as the quarterback or coming out of the backfield or as a tight end.
He still got me 10 fantasy points. Did you guys see what Patrick Peterson? Did you see how much? Yeah, so I think that's. I meant to say 10. I don't know if I said 20. Did you see what Patrick Peterson said today?
I did not. But before we get into the Vikings, just kind of wrapping up the Saints talk, I got to crown a big dick player of the week. And we've already touched on him a little bit, but your defense.
My favorite segment. It's my favorite. Rodrigo Blankenship. Let's go.
He is my big dick player of the week.
Oh, let's go. But he comes in, coming in right away, kicking over a 50-yarder. Fucking that just kind of felt like it eased the worries right off the bat when he did that.
Yeah, he did miss an extra point, but hey, I would rather miss him 1 point than 3 points. He made the kick that counted. We can trust him to make a 50-yarder. We couldn't even do that with Matt Amendola. And, he's a backup. At the end of the day, he's a backup kicker. You don't expect a lot out of backup kicker. Just at least make some of your kicks.
Right. Be better than that fucking Amendola. That's all you got to do.
And then, come on now. Like, who else are we going to get in the building to come in on short notice and make a 50-yarder?
Not any of us.
Rodrigo, Hot Rod the God, respect.
Yeah.
You are my big dick player of the week.
Overcoming Marco Wilson, Isaiah Simmons, and DeAndre Hopkins' return. Close. Look at that, Rodrigo. The goggles. Blankenship. Here's your big dick, Rodrigo.
Hell yeah. But do you want me to say what Patrick Peterson said on his podcast? Supposedly,
that he's gonna pick off Kyler Murray twice and blah blah blah.
He said he's gonna special in the celebration, especially if it's moved to primetime. Fucking that second part of that comment's fucking stupid because the primetime game for Sunday is fucking great. Don't know what he's on.
Yeah, we're not. No, ain't nobody gonna move you to a primetime slot, Patrick Peterson.
Especially with what's on TV Sunday night. But we're going to get into that with Pick'ems. Do you guys want to do Pick'ems, or should we keep talking about the Saints game?
No, we're going to talk a little bit about the Vikings. This is going to be an interesting matchup because I'm not sure what's going to happen. Are we going to score a lot of points? Are we not going to score a lot of points? Are we going to win? What kind of Kirk Cousins are we facing?
I kind of do hope it gets pushed into. I hope it does get pushed into prime time because that's a good omen for us. And
I'm just looking at the advanced stats right now, and I'm surprised Patrick Peterson's having his best year in about half a decade right now, which is kind of surprising.
Well, yeah, because
35 targets, 17 completions, under 50% against them. But he hasn't seen DeAndre Hopkins yet, so I'm ready. Prime time or not, D-Hop is going to be gearing up to fucking kind of throw a little shade on Patrick Peterson. And Jordan Hicks. Here we go. We got all these fucking washed Cardinals over there. Okay, here we go.
Zayvon Collins is doing good when no one is crying for Jordan Hicks.
Yeah, and Hicks is having
That's a name I seem to have forgotten about, so thank you for that. Yes.
Good. Jordan Hicks has given up 24 catches on 30 targets this year. He might be getting a lot of tackles, but that's the Jordan Hicks we knew and hate getting burnt by tight ends. So hopefully, it's kind of pointing towards a Zach Ertz game, and DeAndre Hopkins is going to get him no matter who's on him. So hopefully the offense can kind of click more, and we can see some more guys get involved, and hopefully Kyler can kind of find his elite
At a
level.
stride.
Yeah, because he's due. He's due for that breakout game. It's got to be coming sooner or later, and he finally has his guy back. And as long as DeAndre Hopkins is there, we said last week, we love Hollywood Brown, but he's not DeAndre Hopkins. You need that big body receiver that can kind of go up and get it, make catches over any of the DBs, and no one else really on that roster is that guy because AJ Green, as we haven't talked about, but AJ Green is supposedly getting trade. What are the inquiries by who? By the Packers.
The Whackers? Is that like a sign of a white flag? A sign of desperation? Desperation,
no doubt. The first comment I saw under that tweet was, well, shit, he already won us a game as a Packers fan. He already won us a game last year.
Yep. Might as well win you some more, but yeah.
Or at least try.
I mean, hey.
Well, they're desperate. Alan Lazard's banged up over there, and they already had a weak receiving core, so yeah, they're desperate like a motherfucker, the Green Bay Packers.
Take them. Fucking, we'll pay you to take them. Shit.
Well, no, we don't. We'll only accept a third-round pick for him, right?
Maybe Jair Alexander. Well, fuck, maybe Rasul Douglas. Kevin. What's the fuck? Their big ass offensive lineman, Beluga Whale. What's his name? Brian Beluga.
Brian Beluga. Yeah, you might be right.
AJ Green is the first count.
I don't know.
AJ Green's a first round talent. So I mean.
Yeah. There you go, Packers. Definitely trade us a top pick for him. I mean, hell, at this point, we'll just take a 7th round pick. No Cardinal fan will be bitching about that. At least none that I know of.
No, we'll give them to you for a bag of balls and a bag of chips.
What kind of chips, though?
Oh,
salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar.
Some Arizona. All my Arizonans know the Poor Brothers kettle cooked chips, the salt and vinegar.
Okay, they ain't bad.
Best chips in the world.
How's the college life going, Will? You under the weather tonight, you said, or?
Yeah, body felt weak and hot for a bit, so I took a nap.
Ooh, weak and hot, huh?
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. Those college tings, you think you're having a little respiratory infection, they can lead real quick to an STD, college tings, hashtag. But be careful out there.
Yeah, I will be. You guys ready to talk about the slate?
Jackie, what beer are you drinking?
I don't want to try to pronounce this because I'm afraid people are going to think I'm trying to say a racial slur. It starts with an N.
Negroni.
It says
Negroni.
Type it in the chat. I'll read it. I'll take the heat.
The Mexican beer.
Narragansett. It says the official beer of the Clam from Rochester, New York. The Clam.
The fucking Peter Griffin bar?
Something like that. It's really good. It's light beer. It's really cheap. You can get like 6 tall cans for $7.
Nice.
I'll drink whatever's cold.
How you feeling? Cold and wet? Cold and wet. I think you said old and wet.
No. I said I'll drink whatever's cold and whatever's wet. What are you drinking?
Hop Knot IPA, West Coast style. So kind of stepping the game up a little bit. Sick of the Coors Lights. So Four Peaks Brewing Company. Shout out to you, our sponsor. Not really.
Maybe, hopefully, maybe someday.
We'll be like 2 Peaks. So we'll have someone with 2 Peaks. Hey, we're an OnlyFans subscriber, and we want to support you guys. Like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, we found you on Toes and Hose OnlyFans page. Like, oh, I know her. Shout out, Jackie. What up?
Action Jackson, what's up?
Yeah, so who won Pick'ems last week?
Me! Woo! Let's go!
Calm down.
So we were all on a bye week last week for Pick'ems except for Will.
And he almost tied us. Almost.
Yeah, almost.
I think that's your 2nd time or 3rd time?
If not for my boys, the Carolina Panthers getting that dub.
Yeah, who the fuck picks the Panthers?
Who the fuck picks the Panthers?
People who want to
win. You must live there, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in the East Valley.
That boy's a fan.
Yeah, he's diehard. You know, he got his Panther chonies on, especially once they fired Matt Rule. All of his shit came back out the closet.
God, his hate boner skyrocketed.
Christ. No, I'm good. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready like a Little Caesars pizza.
Opening up your Thursday slate, a game that should not be a Thursday night football game, but is Ravens-Bucks. Who you got?
Give me Baltimore.
Oh.
The Bucks are broke.
Bucks are broke. Let's go Baltimore.
Yeah, no, I don't trust Tom Brady right now. If he can't beat Kenny Pickett or PJ Walker, it's not happening. Ravens by a milli.
So we all go Baltimore.
Absolutely. Opening up your Sunday slate, we're always sending our best over across the pond, an ESPN Plus exclusive in London. Broncos Jags. Who y'all got?
Ugh. Keep both teams in London. How about that one?
It's exclusively keep Russell Wilson, Mr. Fucking. Your teammates are trying to sleep, and you're over here fucking doing high knees up and down on the plane. Get the fuck out of here. You want to talk shit about Kyler Murray being a terrible leader? Talk shit about that motherfucker. So fuck him. Let's go Jags because they seem to fucking get it together in London.
Jaguars country, let's ride. It's going to be Jacksonville.
Well, Bobbles picks Jags as well, so I have to go against the grain.
Really?
Ugh. I don't know. Jaguars are fucking packing it in too. I mean, you trade James Robinson away. Obviously, Etienne's the guy there, so it's not really, I guess, too surprising.
My fantasy team appreciates that.
Who do you got? You got Etienne?
James Robinson. No, I got James Robinson.
So he's going to the Jets.
Yeah, Breece Hall is hurt, so
shit, more of a reason for people for the Jets.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, he went to your Jets. Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, Michael Carter is a hot waiver wire pickup this week, so it'd be interesting to see how they use the two of them. That's not a bad replacement for Breece Hall.
Yeah, I proposed a trade for Robinson for Etienne to somebody. They haven't taken it yet. But
wait, what?
Yeah,
you have Etienne?
Yeah, that's what you know that. I told you.
Keep him. Don't trade
he's the only guy in that backfield right now. Decline that. Because
you were telling me to start D-Hop over Etienne.
Yeah, because it's D-Hop.
But we're not saying don't trade Etienne.
Yeah, because they're definitely gonna have a little bit of a timeshare there. Michael Carter already being established in that offense. It's gonna take him probably a couple of games to, James Robinson to kind of get, in flux with them. But I would decline that trade real quick if I were you. Anyways, what do we got going?
Decline that trade.
Well, I didn't decline it. I sent it, but I'll cancel it. Anyway,
yeah.
After that, opening up your 1 o'clock slate of games, we got a good one. We got Panthers-Falcons. Who y'all got?
I'm going to go the Falcons, and I'm also going to go Peace. I'm going to mute you guys for a minute.
All right, Jackie's going to go take a quick poop, everyone, so that's fine. She's going ATL. It's ATL and who?
Carolina.
Oh, fuck. I mean, you got to go Atlanta. That offense is anemic. Well, they only threw the ball like 13 times. I don't know.
Do you got to go Atlanta?
If I don't fucking live in Carolina, yeah. I mean, do you believe in PJ Walker? I mean, more than Mariota?
They're saying it's a culture change, man. They're saying that for whatever reason, Steve Wilkes unlocked this team.
Who the fuck said that?
The players, man. The players are. I mean, they're acting like it's a whole new thing that the culture is just fixed. So I mean, fuck it. 2 weeks in a row, Carolina. I'll do it. It's not like this Falcons team's a juggernaut. I mean, I don't know.
I need some local people on this podcast with me. Come on, folks.
Hey, I'm local at heart, man. I hate fucking living on the East Coast.
How's your pee?
Hey, listen. When you're a new mom and you use all of those muscles down there to fucking birth a human,
you gotta go.
You got pee. You fucking sneeze, cough, fart. It's coming.
But yeah, Me and Bobby, it looks like.
Yep. And Jackie and I got ATL.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
ATLians.
After that, we got Cowboys Bears. Who y'all got?
You know what? I'm gonna say the Bears. I think they're
Really
kind of putting. I think they're gonna kind of put it together a little bit.
No,
I think now
don't.
that I think that now that Dak is back, it's gonna put a damper in like what has been a kind of a hot season without him.
No, I think that Bears team took advantage of a god awful Pats team, and they got a big win, air quotes, over them. No, I think it's the Cowboys. I think Cowboys go back home. They stomp the shit out of the Bears, same as it ever was.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dallas.
But
for similar reasons.
After that, we got Dolphins Lions.
Dolphins Lions. I mean, God, the Lions showed so much promise to start the year.
They did.
We keep saying
Miami. Yeah, every year.
Dan Campbell gets a lot of.
He looked like he wanted to cry after the game when the clock struck 000 or quadruple zero, whatever the fuck it is. He was on the sideline. He was just staring off. I felt bad for the guy, man. I thought he was gonna fucking choke up.
I feel bad for him too, man. But they're not.
Yeah, I mean, you can only feel bad so much. He's making way more money than I am. He should feel bad for me busting my dick at work. But hey, here we are.
Yeah, no.
But who's playing Lions and who?
Miami.
Dolphins.
Oh yeah, sorry, Miami. I love Dan Campbell though.
Who did Bobby pick?
I want him to be my personal trainer. If Dan Campbell was my personal trainer, I would have like rock hard abs and a fat ass.
I'd have a rock hard cock and.
Wow.
You need a trainer for that? You need a trainer for that?
Dog, I'm out of college, bro. Come on, man.
You need a trainer for that? I got a website for that.
They sell that shit on at the gas stations. Help you with that.
If I'm past 5 pages on this website, then I got to go too.
After that, we got a garbage ass game. We got Saints Raiders. Who y'all got?
Oh, the fucking shit bowl.
I'm going to say the Vegas. Yeah, I'm going with Vegas.
Did you say Vegas?
I might be slurring. No, Vegas. I think I said Vegas. I don't know. Where am I?
Vegas looked better against us than the Saints did, so I'll say Vegas.
Yeah, they did.
Transitive properties and such. So we're all going Vegas?
Oh, Bobo's pick, Raiders. Yep.
After that, we got Pats Jets.
I feel like the Patriots own the Jets. I'm going New England. Sorry, guys.
Nope, it's gonna be the Jets. Jets, Jets.
I can tell Jackie's little girl is sleeping right now because usually you'd be fucking Jets.
Yeah, now my baby's asleep.
Yeah, so you gotta hush it down.
I gotta be quiet.
Will's baby's not asleep though. She's in the room next to him.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys.
Mm.
Okay. Guys, guess what? Go New York! Go New York! Go! It's gonna be the Jets, baby!
Oh, your fucking dorm mates hate you. 10-15 on the East Coast right now.
It's fucking college, dude. Everybody's awake.
They're gonna fucking smother you with a pillow.
Hey, does any of them tune in at all to listen to you and be like, "Hey, man"?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
All the hot chicks giving you the looks. You're like, "Ooh, you want a blowjob, big guy? You're the driver to the Redbird Redzone. I've heard of you."
Christ.
College things.
Roll the windows down, give them the eyebrows at the light. No. But no. After that, we got Steelers Eagles. Fucking awful.
That's a quick one.
Game.
Philly
by a milli.
Are they still undefeated?
Yep. They're gonna stay it.
Coming off a bye. Yeah.
And the fucking Phillies are in the World Series. Holy shit, that city's gonna burn to the ground.
Exactly.
Hopefully.
It's gonna look like a Fox News report about like a liberal city after a BLM rally. It's gonna be like, oh yeah.
When the Phillies won last time, dude, that shit was a fucking shit show. Or no, it was the Eagles. Yeah, when the Eagles won, I remember people climbing the light post and shit. Like, God damn, how drunk are you?
It'll be like one of those reports of Block's got like a few trash cans overturned. It's pure chaos, but it's actually just the whole city.
I've been to Philly. I actually enjoy Philadelphia as a city. Like, I love like a working class city where everybody just fuck. They love their teams and they ride hard for their teams. And people are actually really friendly. Like, I talk to people in bars and all that.
It's the worst. It's one of the worst accents in the world, though. Let's just be honest.
They all sound the same to me. I don't fucking know.
The worst, but I have a lot of respect for Philly fans. Will I ever go to a kind of Philly game?
An Eagle game wearing a Cardinal jersey? Nope.
No.
Yeah, I would walk out. I would not walk out of that building. I would be carried out in a goddamn coffin if I did that.
Yeah, we'd all be fucking cooked.
Anyway. But yeah, Eagles by a milli. After that, we've got a 4-5 game. We got Titans Texans. Do we even gotta say it really?
You know what? I'm gonna say Texans.
You're crazy.
Yep.
Is she though?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going Tennessee.
Strange this year.
Tennessee by a milli.
And that's gonna be
You can only use that once, Will.
I've used it three. I've only used it 3 times. I've got like a million
Tennessee
more.
by a milli. Who the fuck do you think you are, Little Wayne?
Lord.
A milli.
Okay, Bo Bobble's got the Tennessee Titans. All right, let's roll on.
I don't get why this game is a 425 game. Commanders Colts.
The Commandos and the Colts. The Colts just benched what's his ass for that other guy, and the Commanders just
Sam Ellinger.
Yeah, that's kind of shocking. They benched him for the whole fucking year too. Like, okay.
They straight up said, like, "Fuck this guy. We're not starting him again in our lives."
And Jim Irsay supposedly came down from the top. So Jim Irsay, the owner, supposedly was the one who sent that down. And he's the one before the season. I remember him. Oh man, we feel like Matt Ryan can take us, to the Super Bowl and beyond. In fucking less than half the season, like peace.
Yeah.
And Taylor Heineke starting for the for the Commandos?
Oh, so that'd be an unwatchable game.
Awful game. Here's the real question: who's going to start for the Colts next year? Is it going to be like Kirk Cousins or something? Who are they getting next?
No, it's going to be what's his ass?
Tom Brady. It's going to be Tom Brady.
Probably, but my guess would also be the fucking guy that filled in for Dak. What's his ass?
Cooper?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one.
No, Cooper is not old enough.
True. Okay, who's old?
Colt McCoy. He's gonna be the starting quarterback.
Tom Brady, Brian Hoyer, Colt McCoy, Aaron Rodgers, Geno Smith. Dan Bradford.
That Colts offensive line is decimated. So I mean, they're fucking awful. I am gonna go Washington to get their 3rd win in a row.
It's a coin flip for me. Washington, I guess.
I'll say the Colts.
Okay. Another coin flip game after that. You got Niners-Rams. Who you got?
Divisional game. They both suck. I'm gonna say. I hate picking the Niners, but
yeah.
You're gonna say San Fran? I'm gonna say the Niners.
Yeah. So am I. Christian McCaffrey will see probably much bigger workload this week. I know the 49ers got punked on Sunday.
Can we touch on that briefly? And let me just say that trade does not move me at all because given Christian McCaffrey's injury history and the fact that like every big San Francisco running back always gets hurt.
Oh, they run him to the fucking ground. Every running back there gets hurt. No, that's a great point.
Yeah, so I'm not too concerned about that trade. It didn't during Thursday Night Football, so
he is past his prime. They made the big mistake, which is you don't ever trade for a fucking running back, especially not that much. No,
and it was like a big position of need for them.
They're really going all in with Jimmy Garoppolo here, so good luck to them.
The worst guy to go all in with, really. No, I don't get it.
You're doubling down on Jimmy G, and you've proven to the league publicly you do not trust Trey Lance.
Exactly. Yeah, no, this team is a disaster right now.
They do some silly shit with their front office.
But hey, they're always a Super Bowl contender, apparently. Even though Niners fans are funny because they're. I mean, going back to what I said earlier about we would have won if not for these things happening. We would be Super Bowl contenders if not for every single thing happening to us here. Get the fuck out of here! At what point do you just not plan for that shit? Come on, man.
Anyways.
It's gonna be the Niners, but I mean that's mostly because Matthew Stafford.
I mean, as we're talking shit about the Niners, yeah, they're gonna beat the Rams.
Matt Stafford's a fucking fraud. It's gonna be the Niners. Good game after that though. This is probably your NFL game of the week. Giants Seahawks.
Hey Jackie, did you pick the Niners? Sorry.
I did.
Yeah, so all four of us picked the Niners. Okay. Giants Seahawks. Giants Seacock.
I'm gonna say the Giants. The Giants on a roll. I stick with my New York teams for whatever reason.
Whatever reason, indeed. I'll have to talk to your father when I see him next.
Talk to my daddy. Tell him.
Mr. Jackie.
That's Jackie Senior.
Matt, who do you got?
Go New York, go! The Giants. The New York Football Giants headed Week 8 matchup.
A pale imitation. Let me show you how it's done.
We need the Giants to win because
Seattle's surprising.
Divisional teams,
Yeah. Mac, you were a pale imitation. Let me show you how it's done. Go New York, go! It's gonna be the Giants, baby.
I swear you gotta be taking a shit in the bathroom with that echo, and it just pops. That's good. I like it.
He's actually doing a line of coke in the bathroom right now. That's where that.
How do you think I get so hyped for it? How do you think I get so hyped for the fucking New York Football Giants?
Go New York, yeah.
Lord. But Sunday Night Football. This is the game.
It better be off your girlfriend's titties, or I don't want it.
It's out of her butt crack.
This is the game Patrick. This is the game Patrick Peterson thinks that we could get flexed for. He's a fucking idiot.
Jackie. Amen.
He is a fucking idiot for thinking that. Bills Packers is your Sunday Night Football game.
Well,
it's gonna be the Bills.
What do you mean? Packers suck dick.
Yeah, but I mean, the Bills fucking rule, and the Packers are a fucking national treasure or whatever.
Okay, I know you love Aaron Rodgers.
Gonna get tickled.
And it ain't gonna be with the tongue. I promise you that.
Or a feather.
Or a lot of cocaine. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta go fucking Bills. I don't even know why I'm thinking about it. No questions asked. Sorry.
Bills win.
Yep. Jackie Buff. Yep. We all go. We all go with the wings. Let's do it. All right.
Monday Night Football. If Monday Night had flexes, we'd be on it. Bengals Browns.
Ooh, this is
Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
Yeah, no, I don't trust Jacoby Brissett with anything. That team is just, they gave up everything for like one of the worst guys in the world. I have no sympathy for the Cleveland Browns this year. Bengals.
I know, and I hate that Jacoby Brissett is a part of this because I personally enjoy him.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I don't know.
I hope.
He's always been better than I thought too. When he filled in for Andrew Luck in Indy. Yeah,
he filled out for Andrew Luck. He filled in for Tom Brady. Yeah, he's like a younger Tyrod Taylor.
Okay, I like it.
No,
but all of that leads us to 1 p.m. on Sunday. Your Arizona Cardinals versus the Prince Lovin', the hot dish eating, the Twin Cities Minnesota Vikings. Who do y'all got?
Well, obviously, I've got the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to say it's a close one. A semi-high scoring. We'll go 34-31.
Yeah, yeah. That is definitely a high scoring one. So the Vikings are coming off a bye, so you expect them to. No, they're obviously a good team, 5-1.
Fresh. We're coming
Yeah,
off
they're
of
gonna
a
be fresh. Yeah, and
10-day break.
so let's see. So their defense has given up at least 22 points in 4 of their 6 games so far this year. Their offense has scored between 23 and 29 points in 5 of the 6. So I'm thinking this is going to fall between somewhere within the 20s. I am going to go Cardinals 29 because somebody will either fuck up an extra point or get a 2-point conversion. Something will happen. And then Vikings, we're going to go 26. 29-26. Cardinals. Desert Birds. Traveling all the way to Minnesota. We're going to see Kyler Murray running on his third leg. And when he's not, he's throwing it deep to D-Hop, who's hopping off his third leg.
Let it swing.
This has been a very horny episode. I don't know if I fuck with it.
Yes.
You're the one in college. What do you mean you don't fuck with it? Get out. Bobby. Udom. We're done here.
No, you're going to really boot me after this one. 38-21 Vikings.
That's a good sign.
All
Anytime you pick against us.
Bobby's
picking 31-28.
Take your pick, fold it up nicely. What you're going to do is you're going to get on your back. You're going to put your legs up in the air. You're going to shove that opinion in your take. Square for your ass. As far as it'll go.
Then your little girlfriend's going to have to snort it out with her nostrils and her teeth. Yeah. So.
Anyway.
Yeah. So hopefully this is another fun podcast for you guys. Hopefully you guys got some laughs. Coming off a win, it's a lot easier to do these than, let's say, the last couple weeks. So we appreciate you guys for tuning in. 100%. You guys are the fucking best. We love you. We wouldn't be doing this without you guys. If you could, please share, please like, tell everybody about us. Maybe not your grandparents or something like that, but
definitely not your grandparents. Post it on your Facebook, your Twitter, your Cash App, your OnlyFans. Shout out to Nando Great Mountain. I hope I pronounced that right. Shout out to my boy Aaron, the Truly Bully. I actually did get to watch a little bit of the game with my boy Aaron and Jesse. We tuned into the Discord. We watched like the first half of the game. So yeah, if anybody's interested, if I'm at home, because most of the time I'm at work, but if we ever have a primetime game and I'm not working, we can probably do like a Discord, like group watch along. So
yeah,
let me know.
And I don't know if maybe halftime. I know you got a lot of stuff going on, Jackie. You're doing jumping on with Joe and them after the games every week. But I don't know, halftime, if we want to get like a Spaces going just for like 10 minutes or something, kind of talk about what's going on. I like that, just kind of getting everyone involved a little bit more. Everyone can talk, say what they want, what they will. So, but yeah, hopefully we can come up with a little bit more content for you guys throughout the week, moving forward. And even if it's just starting with something like Spaces at halftime, we could do it the Redbird Redzone Spaces with the homies. So thank you guys all for tuning in again. And hopefully we see you guys next week after a Cardinal win.
Let's pray. You guys ready to close out here?
Let's do it.
Yeah, sir.
This has been another spectacular episode of the Redbird Redzone podcast. My name is Will. You can follow me on Twitter at LiveOnThatSwing.
And my name is Jackie. You can find me on Twitter at JSanDiego. That is 2 O's. I write for AZ Sports Underground, and I do a post-game show with the Cardinal Rule. You can find me on the Cardinal Rule YouTube after each Cardinals game.
And my name is Mac. You can find me on Twitter at AZ Sports Fiend. That's FIEN. And I think next week I will be starting up a new segment with the Fantasy Football Network where it's going to be Q&A about waiver wires that we're going to be doing, I think, every Tuesday from here on out. I own a t-shirt company, printing company, so if you need some gear, hit me up, jump in the DMs. DMs are always open, ladies and men.
Yeah, this has been a Maxwell production. We are out.
Peace.
Bye.
One.